You have successfully joined the webcast. Please stand by. The meeting will begin shortly. You have successfully joined the webcast. Please stand by. The meeting will begin shortly. You have successfully joined the webcast. Please stand by. The meeting will begin shortly. You have successfully joined the webcast. Please stand by. The meeting will begin shortly.
Good morning. I'm Hope Knight, and as chair, I now call to order the meeting of the members of the New York Job Development Authority for Thursday, July 18, 2024. I'd like to note for the record that this meeting is being webcast. I will also note for the record that the public was given the opportunity to comment on the agenda by submitting their written comments by noon yesterday. I'd like to further state for the record that no comments were received from the public concerning today's agenda. The members have received the written materials in advance of this meeting and are free to ask questions at any time. I will now ask the members whether anyone has any potential conflict of interest with respect to today's agenda item. If so, I will ask you to please make an appropriate disclosure on the record at this time. We will then be sure to remind you to recuse yourself from any discussions or vote with regard to such item. Okay, hearing none, I would like to call on Matt Dubray to present today's agenda item, which relates to the election of certain directors to the New York Energy Finance Development Corporation. Matt, you can go ahead when you're ready.
Thank you. Good morning. Today, the members are requested to appoint directors to a new local development corporation. The state has been asked to facilitate the financing or refinancing of one or more energy-related projects, which would further a public purpose and are eligible to be funded in whole or in part with tax-exempt bonds. At its April 9, 2024 meeting, the authority authorized the formation of a local development corporation with the purpose of issuing obligations to finance or refinance eligible projects. Once formed, it is expected the LDC will be named the New York Energy Finance Development Corporation. The corporation will have a membership body consisting of 2 members, the governor of the state of New York and the authority. Each member may elect up to 3 directors to the corporation's board. It is proposed that Robert Kwan, Elizabeth Luskin, and Anthony D'Alessio be elected as directors by the authority. Robert Kwan currently serves as Vice President, Portfolio Management and Project Finance of ESD, where he has been employed since 1995. His term will expire at the annual meeting to be held in 2025. Elizabeth Luskin serves as Executive Vice President, Small Business and Technology Development of ESD, where she has been employed since 2022. Her term will expire at the annual meeting to be held in 2026. Anthony D'Alessio serves as Assistant Controller of ESD, where he has been employed since earlier this year, and his term will expire at the annual meeting to be held in 2027. In accordance with the resolution, you are requested to appoint Robert Kwan, Elizabeth Luskin, and Anthony D'Alessio as directors of the corporation. Thank you. Happy to take any questions.
Are there any comments or questions with regard to this item from anyone? As I noted earlier, there were no comments from the public with regard to this item, so I will now entertain a motion for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Any
Aye.
opposed? Thank you. The motion carries. With there being no further business, may I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion?
Thank you. Thank you for attending this meeting, and we're off to the races with our Energy Development Corporation.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Recording in progress. Recording stopped.
Good morning, this is Lul. Is anyone on?
Hi, Lowell. Could you just count to 10 for me?
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Excellent. We hear you
7,
fine.
8.
I'm going to
Thanks.
zoom in just a little bit. I'm going to request camera control and zoom in. Just how many people are going to be in your room today? Just where the paper is?
Yes, just one.
Okay,
One
I'll zoom
person.
in on that area then. Thank you. Well, could you sit in that
Thank
seat
you.
for just a second? Sit in that chair.
Sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, I probably told you to sit down early.
It's okay.
Actually, she can do the test for us. I'm going to ask you to sit there for just a second and do a test with us, okay? I'm just going to test the audio out because we're on a new system in New York. So give me just a sec. This is perfect. Full screen. Okay.
Your voice is very low. Should I just higher up the volume?